And now to a disturbing arrest of a teen in Idaho accused of planning attacks on churches, all in the name of ISIS. 18-year-old Alexander Mercurio is currently awaiting an appearance in federal court. According to the FBI affidavit, Mercurio came to their attention in 2022. He had expressed support of ISIS online, as well as trying to obtain donations for the terror group. But a few months ago, Mercurio allegedly began planning a suicide attack on Coeur d'Alene Church. According to the criminal complaint, his attack plan involved using flame-covered weapons, explosives, knives, a machete, a pipe, and ultimately firearms. His plan grew more precise as he eventually identified the specific church and date on which he planned to attack. Mercurio planned the attack on the church on April 7th, 2024, a date intentionally selected by him so his attack would occur before the end of Ramadan. Democratic Congressman Mike Quigley put the arrest into perspective.
I served 8 years on the House Permanent Select Committee on Intelligence, and I guess what you learn every week is eternal vigilance must be there. Those threats, internationally inspired but domestically drawn out, are a very real threat.
Defense policy researcher and counterterrorism expert Sarah Hamouche joins us now. She is the founder and CEO of H9 Defense and a doctoral candidate at American University's School of Public Affairs. Sarah, thank you so much for joining us today. So how concerning is this arrest?
This arrest is definitely concerning, Tracy. With on Saturday, the FBI did arrest an 18-year-old individual who they allege was plotting to attack local churches on behalf of the Islamic State. This does show you how recent events like the Moscow attack can impact and inspire individuals within the United States. And also, according to the affidavit that was released, the individual pledged allegiance to the Islamic State and took steps to carry out a terrorist attack in the name of the group. In online conversations with individuals he believed to be fellow ISIS supporters, the defendant allegedly spread ISIS propaganda online. He discussed traveling to join ISIS. He discussed helping the group financially before ultimately he settled on plotting to attack a local church. So this does show, exemplifies also the aspect of the use of homemade explosives, knives, and machete and stolen firearms also showcases how attackers can mobilize minimal resources to inflict maximum casualties. This is a worrying trend that we're seeing in modern terrorism today, where terrorist groups rely on easily accessible low-tech weapons and methods, which demonstrates that they can achieve so much devastating effects with as little and as minimal as resources they can find.
Absolutely. I mean, this is considered, of course, a foreign threat on domestic soil. That said, how are people being radicalized here in the United States?
They are being radicalized online. Online platforms have become a battleground for radicalizations, with groups like the Islamic State exploiting these digital spaces to spread their ideology, recruit, and train. So these groups in the online space, they tap into the feelings of alienations, offering community and direction to those feeling lost, all while staying hidden behind screens. Social media, encrypted messaging, and forums have become tools not just for these groups to communicate, but also to teach how to execute attacks, making radicalization a global issue that is not confined by geography anymore.
Yeah, and Sarah, what's the significance of targeting a church? Why target a church?
So the targeting of church and other religious sites is usually to instill fear and get media attention, but it's not just that. It brings an aspect of their ideological war. They label their enemies, notably the U.S. and Christians, as crusaders. Their propaganda, from videos to magazines, calls for attacks against the West, framing it as a religious conflict to rally support and justify their terrorism as a form of jihad and resistance. So this strategy aims to create division, spread fear, and challenge the openness of religious communities. So it encourages lone actors to hit symbols of what they see as enemy territory, thereby impacting the balance between security and accessibility of these spaces.
Well, Sarah, thank you so much for weighing in and for your insights. We really appreciate it.
Of course. Thank you so much, Tracy.